Houston Texans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one into the end zone for an
hoping one
touchback.
of the little fucking crevice dwellers caps him. No, he was running around the outside.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Headbutt doors.
Stafford throwing deep for Galladay, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up.
Actually tried to run through the door you had open, but apparently I got ahead beside the kids.
Early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play.
I think he's used to it at this point. He just doesn't question it anymore.
I'm about to give this
shotgun snap for Stafford.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna grab UAV, Jake, and
self.
self.
See from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary.
I feel like that has a double meaning.
Don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Grab that bounty.
Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And taken right on the 30.
Is that guy's teammate?
Also a pretty good 15-yard return.
Here.
And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll throw right away. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice,
remember he's still up there.
Talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 42.
I'm going to need somebody's video to calm the fuck down, though. A lot of niggerish shit going on over there.
Carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings?
Get the fuck off of World Star Hip Hop.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. And they've taken
motherfuckers always sitting on some bullshit. I trust Tay.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
The ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive line.
Put your Dre-ass phone on mute.
We simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
You can't say niggas and white people in the same breath.
Now on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people.
So many fucking
but
stairs.
You absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Right.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Able able to hit his target, Claypool. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's first and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the
Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk.
Now, I know what you did say, but it 100% sounded like you said something about a cream machine.
Lighter shift to your defensive backs allow you that.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers
They're over
touchdown. Derek Watt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Fuck was that? No. Nope, we're not going to ignore the little that Tay just let out. You said no words.
Past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw.
No words came out. You grunted like somebody penetrated you.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Is he above us?
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
gain of 11 on the play.
And this was a nice example
He cracked
of
his
an
armor.
offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
I'm glad you witnessed me hit him.
Space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Threats close.
They'll run with Swift. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Swift. His second touchdown on the season.
Hit the fucking chimney.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
No, you have no idea. Jake and I have hit the same guy out of the air twice. Remember the guy below us, Jake?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
That guy's still next to us, do you know?
Bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And this return is going to be halted right around the 20-yard line.
You don't have a UAV still, do you?
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started
I really forgot I was still being...
The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on.
It's over there on the other side of that wall.
And work with him and try and get him settled.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And he just shot that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field.
There's an armor satchel and a gas mask over here.
Failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Sounded like half pro man.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Gas is coming in.
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in
so
on
there's
any
only
one guy.
4 people
Make
left.
sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
And they're fighting.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. One more time with Swift. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Swift. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
2v1.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Complete to Deontay Johnson.
He jumped.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
I heard him coughing, so I knew he didn't have a mask, so I just backed up.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st.
At the 43-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw again is Roethlisberger.
Those I got.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Got 6.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
By the Texans.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh!
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk
That's where
about
Chris
very
Move
few
went.
tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Is Cobb always, I think that's his name, right? Cobb or Hendricks, whoever it is. Does he always go whatever team you go to?
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on second and long. Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
John, where did that come
up
from?
Here to right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a third down.
Bring your ass over here.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime,
Brad, don't make me turn you back into
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man's little
Jonathan
playthrough.
Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Angle your ass upside down while I teabag your chin.
The coach.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
24 yards.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards.
Nobody said I'm holding you while doing it, you dumb fuck.
Now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Be upside down, dumbass.
And incomplete as he was
Back with
knocked
this
as he
much
threw it.
extra.
And it took
Great.
the ball off course. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives him a chance to
You're not even worried about the nuts going in your mouth. Like, you're worried about how high that is, like, the height.
I'm out here fucking locker boxing you. Yeah, I'm out here locker boxing you and you're okay with it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You're too short.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had
Still
his
locker
way so
box you.
far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's the wagering, so.
If you're not aware of what locker boxing is, go ahead and give that a nice little urban dictionary.
And he finds Stills, complete. And they'll have it in the red
He
zone
said you
before he crosses
unicorn
over.
bitch.
You really just asked for things to catch a lot.
No, not hot boxing, locker boxing him.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people
What's that,
celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him.
Who's the Eagles in our
When you
league?
see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the
He wants Corey
defensive front,
Davis.
they won the battle of leverage and created the push back.
He said, what do you need? You can get it.
For the
Yeah,
offensive
Bacon doesn't want to give up.
1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down. Now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Listen, Bacon wanted fucking Corey Davis and Adoree Jackson for Vita Vea.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a great return.
Fat-ass
here.
Simmons is going to the inside. Daquan Jones is going behind Ebenezer.
You're
Yeah.
trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to
And
be
I got,
careful 'cause that
Ebenezer.
deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Yeah, I switched to a 4-3.
What happened to Zig Beasley?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough.
He's playing left outside linebacker right now.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go
else
for
am I
the
gonna put
end
him?
zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now the Texans
well, since fucking Landry got injured in my first game.
Stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
First play of the game.
Scrimmage the 15. It's 1st and 10. On first down, Stafford here.
Didn't Daquan Jones?
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly.
What you said, kid?
Didn't Daquan Jones in Indian
No.
2nd and 10.
Stray ball. Stray ball
Again, Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Somebody tried to shoot. Well, somebody did shoot me.
From the
fresh out of the play.
Stafford. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the
Are you guys in your games yet, Mike or kid?
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up,
who's on the Eagles that I can get for Corey Davis?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
I don't know.
He's probably not going to get up the line.
Get Jalen Hurts. Straight up.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
did you guys throw something?
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Sure.
And the 3rd quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone.
I don't know. I just keep hearing shit. Stop shooting at me, Jake.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's
this motherfucker's arrow turned around and shot at me.
When a game is within striking distance like this in intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Jake and I have not been able to get money all day.
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Just started doing it because I like it.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 54 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This math is a lot harder with 3 people.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 9-yard line.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now Roethlisberger to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by
That's
the
impressive.
offense.
That's impressive.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
You're a goat.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Mike told you to shut the fuck up.
It's Roethlisberger.
Mike told you to shut the fuck up.
For the 4th time today.
Matt?
Picked
Huh?
by the corner.
No, Mike is not the black one. Mike is the one that kisses his dad in the mouth.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed.
Did you hear her, Mike? She goes, ooh, he's got a lifted truck, doesn't he? He's got a truck with hydraulics. Fucking
wow, I was right.
Mexican. Yeah, she has no idea. She doesn't know the difference.
You wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Stafford on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter.
You have to put your mic in your Atlas app and say no.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 23. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Check and see if anybody's here.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them. And he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here.
Matt, why would there be? Things don't help us.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
Satchel would be nice.
Oswald good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third.
One over there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it.
Such
now.
a misleading question.
In the air. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he takes this near the 25.
Still all of the things that I'm full on.
To 26.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
You want to see Jake's favorite way to go through a door?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire
I'm in one shot.
Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
The other one's out there too.
Stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
I want you to know, Jake, I got both of those kills.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game.
He only has 1 kill. I have 2.
Yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another
fucking
first. Scrimmage the 37
flashes
on
me.
1st and 10.
He waited in his spawn and threw his fucking flash at me.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the...
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes.
You guys killed everybody over there, did you not?
Linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
I killed one.
Decided to hand it off.
Like I fully downed. I fully downed one, and then Jake got the other 2. Yeah, I downed one before the other 2 fucking sent it into the whatchamacallit at me.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Here's Swift. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Maybe over by the loadout?
Most people think about it, the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off for the loss.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. shotgun snap for Stafford. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
This motherfucker had the origin shotgun and a PKM class.
We hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Oh my God, fuck off.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans have retaken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Here.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I also don't have a satchel.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I just got shot at.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of
it was coming to you.
You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
It's right next to you. I was at the doorway to fire, like the very entrance.
The backup Rudolph, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Man, there's guns in here.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut.
Here.
It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
My threat, or your threat's closer.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop
He was ready for that?
You're taking charge.
And they cluster us.
2nd and 4.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
What a bunch of fucking vaginas.
Now with Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
It's the same fucking team.
Swift, there to make
Origin PKM people.
And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Texans 28, Steelers 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
We went up the other stairs and there's weapons there.
A tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and That's caught inside the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
You saw the guy up there, right?
It's a big play there for the Steelers. 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
One step forward, right away.
Caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Now it's Rudolph. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. He's at the 50.
Shoots like
30,
paper towels at people.
20, 10.
What was he
He
shooting
takes
at?
it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Yeah.
20. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Throwing deep for Galladay. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
I'm obsessed with this camo, too.
It's so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On 1st down, Swift.
He's driving around in a 92 Civic and puts flames on it.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I keep thought you just came up on the match.
Put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it's Stafford. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a game
Where do you get? I think Bai's just floating.
Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. And it's caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Texans 37, Steelers 20.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to
I don't see anybody on the roof above you.
As they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Zach Cunningham on the tackle. A gain of 2.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
What just happened? That I marked, right? Green.
2nd and 8. One last throw here for Rudolph. Screen pass to Connor.
You can drop down through the roof. That's what I did.
Tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Final score, Texans.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively.
How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
I'm stuck.
So for the Texans, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the early struggles continue as they'll
Get in here, Jake.
0-3. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.
Like all
it's
of
the
these.
NFL on EA Sports.